Hello everyone! Welcome back sa ating review or recap ng mga math lessons. And right now, we will be discussing the Pythagorean theorem. Suppose we have this kind of triangle. And in order to use the Pythagorean theorem, dapat ang ating triangle ay right triangle. Meaning, it must have an angle na 90 degrees. Now, yung sides natin, okay lang sila magka-interchange. Yung legs ng triangle, okay lang magka-interchange, yung A at saka B. Pero, yung C, hindi dapat mapalitan. Bakit? Kasi siya yung hypotenuse. And the hypotenuse is the longest side of the triangle. Adjacent naman ang tawag sa side along the given angle at opposite is the side in front of the given angle. Ang formula ng Pythagorean ay a raised to 2 plus b raised to 2 is equal to c. Bakit? Kasi sabi ng Pythagorean theorem, the sum of the square on the legs of a right triangle is equal to the square on the hypotenuse. Let's have this problem. What is the hypotenuse of the given triangle below? Our triangle ay mayroong sides na 5 at saka 12. Missing yung length ng hypotenuse. So we're going to find kung ano ba ang measurement ng hypotenuse. We have here the given. A is equal to 5 and B is equal to 12. Again, okay lang magka-interchange. Pero dito, I choose na yung 5 ang maging A at 12 ang maging B. So, we're going to find C. We're going to use the formula A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Let's substitute the values of A and B. We have 5 squared plus 12 squared. That is equal to C squared. And what is 5 squared? That is 25. And what is 12 squared, that is 144, equals C squared. I-add natin, 25 plus 144 is 169. And what is the square root? Since we are looking for C, diba? We're looking for C, hindi C squared. So we're going to take the square root of both sides para yung matira sa kabila ay C na lang. And what is the square root of 169? That is 13. Therefore, the length of our hypotenuse is 13. Pwede naman gamitin to. Kung nalilito kayo sa A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared, gawin natin C squared is equal to A squared plus B squared. Anyway, yung result nito ay magiging pareho lang. C squared is equal to 5 squared plus 12 squared. And then C squared is equal to 25 plus 144. And C squared is equal to 169. Take the square root of both sides. Meron tayong C is equal to 13. Okay, let's have this problem. The measurement of one of the side of a triangle is 4 cm or 4 centimeters. And its hypotenuse measure 5 centimeters. Yung question natin ay, what is the measurement of the other side of the triangle? Given dito yung isang side, that is 4 centimeters. And then given din yung hypotenuse, that is 5 centimeters. So we are looking for the other side, yung isang side ng triangle, that is B. And we're going to use the formula ng Pythagorean theorem, that is A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Let us substitute the values of A and C. We have here 4 squared plus, copy yung B squared, is equal to 5 squared. And what is 4 squared? That is 16. Copy natin yung B squared. And what is 5 squared? That is 25. Now, kailangan natin ilipat yung 16 sa kabilang side ng equation. Kasi nga, we are just looking sa B. We have to isolate yung B natin na variable. So, copy natin yung B squared and then yung 25. Now, from positive 16, di ba yung sign niya dyan ay positive, Once na lumipat siya sa kabilang side ng equation, magiging negative 16 siya. Again, from positive 16, naging negative 16. And what is 25 minus 16? That is 9. And we are looking for b. So we have to take the square root of both sides ng equation. Kasi nga, we have to maintain the equality. That's why, kung ano yung ginagawa natin sa left na equation, gagawin din sa right ng equation. So we have here, the square root of b squared is equal to the square root of 9. And matitira na lang dito sa left ay b. And what is the square root of 9? That is 3. Therefore, 3 yung measurement or 3 cm ang measurement ng isang side ng ating triangle. Now we have here special right triangle. Special right triangles are those right angle triangle whose interior angles are fixed and whose sides are always in defined ratio. May dalawang types tayo ng special right triangle. We have here the triangle that has an angle na 45, 90 degree triangle. Again, 45, 90. Right triangle pa rin siya kasi nga merong 90 degrees. Now, meron tayo ditong 30, 60, 90. Ito yung isang type ng special right triangle. Let's start sa 45, 90 na triangle. Kung mayroon tayong 45, 90 degrees na triangle, ibig sabihin yan, yung ating dalawang side ay magkapareho ang length. Kung mayroon tayong 7 sa isang side, 7 din sa isang side. And in order to find the C or the hypotenuse ng special right triangle nito, we just have to multiply the measure of one of the legs by square root of 2 to get the hypotenuse. So, para makuha si C, kailangan natin ay ang measure ng isang side times square root of 2. And then we have here 7 square root of 2. Itong sagot na to ay final na actually. Kung meron ng ganito sa choices, you're going to choose yung may square root. Pero kung walang may square root sa choices, we have to find its value. So dito, ang value ng C ay 9.9. Approximately 9.9. Ito, word problem ito. What is the length of the diagonal of a 10 cm by 10 cm square? So kung meron tayong square, at 10 cm by 10 cm, meaning yung mga side niya puro 10. And when we say diagonal, ganito, di ba? So kung hanapin natin ang diagonal ng isang square, we are just pala looking sa hypotenuse ng triangle na yan. Kasi if we have a diagonal, nahahati ang square sa dalawang right triangle. So meron tayo dito yung special case kasi nga same ang length, 10 at 10 yung sides. So, meron tayong C is equal to, copy natin yung side, 10, and then multiply ng, correct, square root of 2. And then, meron tayong 10 square root of 2. Again, kung meron ng ganitong form sa choices, final na yan. Pero kung wala, ganito, magiging 14.14. Let's go sa special right triangle na 30, 60, at 90. We can find the length of the leg that is opposite to the 30 degree angle by using this formula. Again, opposite sa 30 degree. So, A is equal to 1/2 times C. Kung meron tayo ditong triangle na ganito, ang hypotenuse ay 14, pwede nating mahanap yung measurement ng A kahit hindi given yung B. Kasi nga, special right triangle. So, we're going to use the formula A is equal to 1/2 times, ano yung C? 14, yung hypotenuse. And what is 1/2 times 14? That is 14 over 2 or 14 divided by 2. And what is 14 divided by 2? that is 7. Therefore, 7 yung length ng ating triangle. Now, let's summarize everything sa ating special right triangle. If meron tayong 45, 45, 90 na triangle, the leg is x. Tama? X lang siya. Yung isang leg, since x yung isang leg, dapat yung isang leg ay x din. Kasi nga, dapat equal yung length nila. Sa hypotenuse naman, kailangan ay maging x square root of 2. For example, if we have this triangle na mayroong 4, yung isang leg, kailangan 4 din. Tama? And yung hypotenuse ay magiging 4 square root of 2. Naintindihan? Punta tayo sa 30, 60, 90 na triangle. The short leg is x. Okay? Short leg natin ay x. The long leg is x square root of 3. And the hypotenuse is 2x. For example, meron tayong triangle na ganito. Yung short leg ay 5. For example, 5 yung short leg. The long leg is 5 square root of 3. And the hypotenuse is 2x. So that is 2 times 5, which is 10. Do you understand? Let's have this word problem. The bottom of a ladder must be placed 3 feet from a wall. The ladder is 12 feet long. How far above the ground does a ladder touch the wall? In order to answer this type of question ng mas madali, siguro mas maganda pag i-draw natin or if you're going to illustrate yung problem. Here, meron tayong illustration. Mayroong ladder, mayroong wall. Sabi sa problem, the bottom of a ladder must be placed 3 feet from the wall. So, meaning, sa baba ay 3 feet. And then, yung ladder natin ay 12 feet long. Meaning, yung hypotenuse natin ay 12. Question, how far above the ground does the ladder touch the wall? So, yung hinahanap natin dito ay yung isang side ng ating triangle. Given dito, A is equal to 3 and the hypotenuse is 12. We're going to use the formula of the Pythagorean theorem para mahanap si B. We have here A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Let's substitute. Ano yung A natin? That is 3. So, magiging 3 squared. Copy yung B. B squared. And then, C squared is 12 squared. So, we have here 3 squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. And 3 squared is 9. Plus B squared. What is 12 squared? That is 144. Now, ang goal natin dito ay ma-isolate yung B, di ba? So, we have to transpose yung 9. And kung tatawid si 9, okay, let's try. Copy muna si B and si 144. Now, tatawid si 9 from left side ng equation to the right side ng equation. So, from positive, magiging negative siya. Again, from positive 9, naging negative 9 siya. So, we have here, B squared is equal to, what is 144 minus 9? That is 135. Now, we are looking for B, hindi B squared. So, we have to take the square root of both sides ng equation. And our B will be, what is the square root of 135? In order to get the square root ng isang number na hindi naman perfect square, we're going to factor out, okay? Factor out yung number na mayroong perfect square. For example, here, we have the square root of 135 is equal to the square root of 9 times 5. Bakit 9 times 5? Kasi yung 9 ay perfect square. When we multiply 9 times 15, the answer is 135. We choose 9 kasi nga yung 9 ay perfect square. Pwede siya maging 3. So, meron tayong 3 square root of 15. Therefore, our B is equal to 3 square root of 15. We have here the same problem. A 35-foot ladder is leaning against the side of a building and is positioned such that the base of the ladder is 21 feet from the base of the building. How far above the ground is the point where the ladder touches the building? So, same lang na illustration kasi nga same problem. Iba lang yung given. Yung ating ladder dito is 35 foot daw or 35 feet long. Now, yung isang given natin ay 21 or yung distance sa baba ng ladder to the building. And we are looking sa height or sa distance ng ground to the top ng building na magtatouch yung ladder. That is B. So, we're going to use the same formula na given natin ay A is equal to 21 and C is equal to 35. We're going to use the same formula na A squared plus B squared is equal to C squared. Yung A squared natin ay 21. Ano naman yung ating B squared? Again, copy lang. Yung C ay 35 squared. Again, we have here 21 squared plus B squared is equal to 35 squared. And what is 21 squared? That is 441 plus B squared is equal to what is 35 squared? That is 1,225. And again, we are looking for B, so we have to transpose yung 441. That will become 1,225 minus 441. Again, from positive 441, naging negative 441 kasi lumipat siya sa kabilang side ng equation. And what is the difference of 1,225 and 441 is 784. So we have here B squared is equal to 784. We are looking for B, hindi B squared. That's why we have to take the square root ng both sides of the equation. So matitira dito sa left ay B na lang. And what is the square root of 784? That is 28. Therefore, ang B natin ay 28. That ends our discussion or our recap on Pythagorean theorem. I hope you learned something and please continue or keep on practicing, study, and work your solutions sa mga problem kagaya nito. Again, continue lang and thank you so much. Have a great day ahead. God bless.